Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Pioneers taking on the Owls. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's too low. And we're underway. And he lays down a bunt. Has to barehand it, but no chance. That's an infield single. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hit weakly on the ground. Jeter on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Carlos Delgado. Delgado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This one lifted in the air, left field, makes the catch, inning over. Back now in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Travis Bazzana leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one the other way. Albies slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Story throws to first in time. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Kluber back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The wind and the pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now here is Ryan Dozier. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first.
That's
here at the
ball
top
2.
of the second. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. On the ground, Jeter. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Here comes Christian Yelich. Not close with that one. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Curtis Granderson.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great...
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back in New York. Here's Trevor Story now. Ball 1 there. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first, and Story is out. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a ball popped up. Bazzana hauls it in, 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Bazzana. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Corbin goes down on strike. Back here in New York, leading off, David Wright. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. now it's going to be Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. 0-1. That's not even close to the zone.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2. 1 ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Delgado. And he handles it himself for the out. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike in there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Carroll puts it away, and that out of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Bazana gets it to first. That takes care of Grisham. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 outs. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. Flares it into the outfield. Nice grab. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazana.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Up and in, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Jones pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now Derek Jeter rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Manny Ramirez digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Kluber back to work. Line drive, and there's a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Mike Piazza. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But
Rizzo brings it in with a nice running grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Delgado takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Curtis Granderson will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And it's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Jeter makes the grab, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering upstairs. Man at first, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
2 on, 1 out. Now here's Trent Grisham. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Delgado on third. Jones over at first with 1 away. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one hammered back there. Forget it. And they tack on 3.